whole week leading up to Arlington, which is one of our big rival schools, that was hectic. Practice was a little bit more intense, preparing for not only what they're going to say on the field or what they're going to try to do or how they're going to run this, how they're going to run that. They're a crosstown rival. They're going to talk, we're going to talk. We had something on our shoulders.
Arlington game is always something incredible every year. It's the best game of the year, and this year was no different. Stands were packed on both sides, and the crowd was definitely in it.
Hey, those are our people. Yeah. And those are our people that came out here to stand the rain for you. You go greet them and you go thank them, but know this, don't you dare go over there unless you are jacked up to thank them. You hearing me? Yeah.
This was the biggest game of the year, at least in my opinion. It always is. It's the biggest rivalry we've ever had in the history of this great school. But I knew they had some big names on their team that we were going to use as motivation in order to keep ourselves upright. Whenever I walked in with the captains and we walked across the field, we saw that they had a bunch of big dudes on their team, and we knew that they had a giant senior class that we were going to be playing against. And even though we have a really small senior class, we really live up to the standard here with our younger guys. Whenever we got into that game, we knew that it was going to be a test because they had been undefeated the whole year, and we weren't going to let that slide. So we came in and we scored right off the bat. It was a really good first drive. Came to the sideline, and I was feeling super excited for what the next drive was going to be.
Got a 3rd and 2. Big play. Let's go get this first down.
Sir.
Play longer. Play harder. Be first to the punch. Let's go get this 3rd and 2.
Here we go. It's going to go silver under. It's going to be rip, northwest, silver. All we have is just a yard and a half. Wedge it up there, and let's get it right here. All right, rip, northwest, silver.
of the moment. This is the situational part of the game that we're talking about, okay? Up 148, you got them pinned. In the back. I ain't gonna miss my block. I know what my responsibility is. I'm gonna do it. If I got a chance to catch that thing moving forward, here we go. If I don't, I'm gonna make the smart decision. Trust, play.
I believe we were down in halftime, but that we didn't discourage from that. We went in, was like, hey, we're real close. We can go in there and just win it all. If we just do what we gotta do, work on our fundamentals, and that's the game that we really needed, our fundamentals. We needed everything that we learned from the first day of football. From fundamentals, stance and start, how to tackle, how to carry the ball. We needed all of that.
As soon as the second half happened, it was a 15-14 game. I remember it distinctly. It's still going to stick with me the rest of my life. I remember offensively, we weren't getting anything done in the second half, and then you see Ed Jones recover the fumble and return it for a touchdown. Stiff-arming Jahari Rogers into the end zone was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
You look back, that game will never go away. You will remember how close it was at once upon a time, how much intense it was due to the rivalry and just the atmosphere on that one.
Arlington High was, in my opinion, the game of the year. It was a close game till the end. Both teams fought really hard. We got probably the best performance that I've seen out of a Martin team in a long time, in my opinion.
We played them tough. We honestly should have, won the game, but, it was still some things that we took from the game, and, we just learned from it. But I think we all had, good time out there, and we just playing with our brother.
Again, Arlington High School had one of the better teams that they've had during my 13-year tenure here at Martin. They were 10-0, they were the district champion, and with 2 minutes left to go in the football game, we're up 26-25 and have a chance to win it. Let it slip away, but was really, really proud of how our football team rallied in, again, another rivalry game, and as a result of it got better. And I really think playing an undefeated and a good 10-0 Arlington High team was the catalyst that allowed us to surge at the latter part of the season.